This is group number 13. I am GP Madhushan, and from these slides I am going to introduce you, or I am going to brief you about our project. Let's see the agenda: introduction, problem scenario, methodology, IoT solution, result, research value. This project is depend on the NTMI, or National Transport Medical Institution of Sri Lanka. Actually, as all of we have experienced in most of the government institutions, there are so many problems related to the satisfaction and effectiveness. Throughout this project, we are going to investigate the ability of applying IoT solution to improve the particular effectiveness and satisfaction by taking the example of NTMI. When it comes to the problem scenario, there are different shortcomings existing with NTMI, such as time wasting, poor response, poor quality of service, etc. In this IoT project, we are going to identify and implement a solution for critical manual work related to the issuing of medical certificates and the delivery of the automated solution as well. Methodology part, let's see about the theoretical framework. Here you can clearly identify that there are independent and dependent variables, as well as the uh, intervening variables. Here we can identify that appointment placement time, waiting time for test, time for medical test, waiting time for certificate issue as the independent variable. That variable values can directly affect to the effectiveness of the process, and that variable is directly effective to the customer satisfaction. This is the theoretical framework that we are going to evaluate by using the collected data on the uh, next sessions. Before collecting the data, we should select appropriate sampling. When discussing about the sampling, we have planned to consider about the applicants who are participating for the medical test about 1 week period. These sampling peoples are taken prior to the project and after the project execution. As the data collection methodologies, we are using questionnaires, interviews, and observations. Questionnaires are applied for the applicants. Interviews are for the staff of the internal uh, NTMI. Observation is done by the project team to collect the facts by participating for the daily routings. The research evaluation is done by two phases. First one is efficiency of process. Second one is customer experience. Collecting customer experience can be done by collecting applicants' feedback. It can be measured in different levels as very poor, bad, fair, good, and excellent. Efficiency of process can be evaluated using the time that taken for the appointment placement, waiting time, time spent to the medical test, and waiting time for the certificate issuing. Part was done using the given formula. This formula has implemented by ourselves by evaluating the facts and variables that we have collected the data. To take the more meaning for the data, we have created and visualized some diagrams using the collected data. In the next part, you can see the IoT solution that we have proposed and we are going to implement. This diagram show you how we have planned to implement the IoT based solution for the NTMI scenario. Using IoT solution, we are going to provide the solution for the following 4 points. It means for place appointments, offer appointment time, capture applicant data, and print medical certificate. After we implemented the system, we had to done the same data collection, and as a result of data collection, we could visualize the previously analyzed data and the post-project data and get the idea that IoT solution has been directly effective to improve the efficiency of the process at the NTMI and improve the customer feedback or improve the customer satisfaction. Finally, as the research values, we could identify 2 points. Identify the problem associated with the government institutions that reduce the efficiency and customer satisfaction. Find out the ability of applying IoT solutions for the identified problems related to the efficiency and satisfaction. In the next section, we are going to show you that how our demonstration or our demo version of the system is working on. Thanks.
Hello, I'm JB Madhushan from group number 13. From this video, I'm going to explain you about the overview of our system. If you look at this image, if you look at this picture, you can see that we have used 3 Raspberry Pis. One is as the server node, another 2 is as the client nodes. In this client node, ultrasonic sensor has been connected to that, and Lakshani from Gaul is responsible for implement this part. On this RPI client node, Artirai has implemented it, and this client node has connected with the lower cell sensor. I am JB Madhushan and I am from Mathura. I am responsible for developing or implementing the server node part. If you look at this diagram, you can see that we have used 2 sensors. One is ultrasonic sensor and load cell sensor, and also microphone also has been used to input our voice, and also there is a 2 activators as speaker and LED display. If you look at this diagram, you can see that we have used Mosquitto Online Broker to collect the data from these 2 client nodes. It means it could send the data from these separate locations by the Lakshani and the Athirai to Raspberry Pi server node, where it is located in the Mathura. Also, this RPI server node is hosted with the client app. Also, it is connected with the web host. This web host is responsible for storing the medical database, also hosting the NTMI web interface or web application. Throughout this system, it has enabled register applicant, capture height, capture weight, record vision level, capture other data, and also print the medical certificate. Also, I need to mention this importantly. When we are using the microphone, here we have implemented the voice recognition part. To implement that part, we have also used the IBM IoT services, Allboard Sun. On the next section of the video, we will introduce you and we will explain you how these 6 points have been implemented. Thank you.
Hello, I am Lakshani. My part of this project was implementing the applicant height measuring using the ultrasonic sensor. Here you can see the basic setup of the ultrasonic sensor and RPI client node. For capture the applicant data, we have to install ultrasonic sensor on the fixed location. When the applicant comes under the ultrasonic sensor, it will capture the distance between the ultrasonic sensor and applicant head. The data will be sent to the server node using Mosquitto Online Broker. And the program inside the server node will calculate the applicant height by deducting the captured value from the distance between the ground level and ultrasonic sensor. Here I am going to explain you how I have configured the Raspberry Pi and ultrasonic sensor using Node-RED. Here I have used 3 nodes. One is for configure the RPI pins. And another node is used to MSG payload to get debug information. Finally, I have used another node to connect with Mosquitto Online Broker and create the topic as height. This node will be communicate to the broker via internet and send the data continuously for the server node.
I am Adire Karnalingam from Group 13. So I have taken load cell 20 kilogram for the measuring the weight. Actually, I have to take the 50 kilogram load cell to measure the person weight. Because of the pandemic reason, there are no load cell available in the shop. Then I have connected wire to HX711 converter. Then I have connected to the Raspberry Pi pins. So when checking the dashboard, not red, I have chosen node, button node and execute node of, I have given their Python run command, and I have connected to MQTT out, and I have given their topic as a weight and the server, Mosquitto server details. Then I have connected MQTT in same topic here, and the server same. Then it will get from the out and get the data from the MQTT out, and it will pass to this one. Then I have connected to weights budget. So when checking the UI, dashboard UI, so this is a UI I will start the program here. And 200 gram. So it's 198. So actually it didn't give an exact, but there are 2 or 3 differences there. So that's about the measuring the weight of the things. So for person I couldn't able to get the load cell, because of that I have chose the 20 kilogram load cell. So thank you.
Hello, I am GP Madhushan. In this part, I am going to explain you that very important part that about the voice recognition option that we have used in this our project. Importantly, when we are recording the vision level of the applicant, we just use the voice recognition option for our project. In that case, we have used the microphone of the particular device that is using the client application, and the examiner can input the vision level of the applicant as a voice, and this voice recognition option will be recognize the voice and it will be converted into the text. Importantly, here we have used the IBM IoT service called Watson. What we have done here is, when some user is click on the microphone button on this dashboard and speaking some text. For example, if I click this button 5, and if I speak to microphone as 5, this Watson voice recognition service will return the text as the return the voice as the text. Hello. In this example, you can see that when user inputs some voice command to the application, that application take the voice from the microphone and send it to the Watson services of the IBM and get back the result as the text. This particular service has been used with the our project scenario. Then using this dashboard, examiner can evaluate the vision level of the applicant and record them using their voice. So that is the part that we have used the voice recognition service with IoT provided by the IBM Watson services. Okay, in this part of video, I am going to introduce you about the overview of the dashboard. This dashboard is implemented using the Node-RED UI elements. If I go through the dashboard, the first screen of the dashboard is used to enter the applicant data. Once the applicant is come to the take the medical certificate, the responsible person can use this window or use this UI to fill out and store the basic information of the particular applicant. Then we can use this navigation to switch on to the next dashboard. On the next dashboard, we are going to measure the height of the particular applicant. If I move here, you can see that there is a dashboard and also applicant height is also showing using this UI element. If we are putting some object under the UI element, we can take the output here, and also by entering the applicant NIC and click on the save button, we can send this data to the particular database, right? Also, if we go into the weight measuring part, here again we can see the data that was sent by the Raspberry Pi client, which has connected the load cell sensor. Also in here we can type the NIC of the applicant and click save button to send the data to the database. Like that, we can evaluate the vision using the particular method, and also here we have to use a voice command to input the vision level of the applicant, and the voice recognition service will be return the text by recognizing the input voice command or vision level by the particular responsible person. Finally, if we go to the other data section, we can see there is a form that we can input the data that we are going to take using manual methods, because this project is only the demonstration for the demonstration of the implement. We just have used only height, weight and vision measuring as the automated, and the manual data can be input to these fields and click save button to send them to the database. Okay, that is the overview of the dashboard view of the implemented system. The next section I am going to discuss about the programming method, or about the implementation method of the backend program. Well, this is the background view of our system. Actually, this system is totally implemented using the Node-RED package. We have installed the Node-RED to the every Raspberry Pi clients and server nodes. And if you go through these tabs, you can clearly identify that we have created different tabs for the different tabs for the each interface elements or each interfaces. Here we have used several nodes available in Node RED. Some of them are UI elements, and some of them are used to connect and configure the Raspberry Pi and sensors. Also, some nodes are used to connect to the database and implement in some formulas. Also, some nodes are used to create the queries as well. If we go through these steps, we can clearly see that how the wirings have been done between the different nodes. Also, this is a kind of implementation of using visual tools. It was really easy and effective when we are achieving our goal of a project implementation. These all nodes are configured and optimized relevant to the project, and as it giving optimal results for the project implementation. In this final part of video, I'm going to show you how the medical certificate is going to print. After the particular applicant is taken into the medical test, the responsible person or officer can go to this URL and view the list of tested applicant in this applicants tab of the dashboard. Then if we want to take the printout of the applicant throughout the system, we can simply go through this table view and click on the print button here. Then the print when the print button is clicked, we can view the certificate preview on this window, and finally if we need to take the printout, we can simply click on this print button. Now you can clearly see that the project can output the medical certificate throughout the automated web-based system. Thanks.